Today is July 9th. We're on a short hike in Lassen Volcanic National Park. We're walking along a cinder trail up to a cinder cone peak, hopefully for a look at, what are we looking for here? Painted dunes. Painted dunes. So we'll see if we can get there. Jan has a migraine, so this going's going to be a bit slow and we're behind schedule, so it'll be a short, quick hike. Hopefully we'll get to some good spots for some good photography. And this pathway that we're hiking along is already all cinder. It's all black. It's almost like a gritty sand. But hey, trees seem to like it. It's a beautiful forest. So as it turns out, this is lava flow. We're just reading a sign now that tells us. It says these are eruptions of adjacent cinder cone produce these fantastic lava beds. So you've got the glassy fragments of quartz crystals were formed as the lava cooled, and the more slowly cooling lava permits the formation of more numerous and larger crystals. So those are actually crystals. Amazing. So Jan's leaving the trail. She's going to go over and actually touch these things. Rob's going to be a good citizen of the park and not leave the trail. So what do you think?
We'll have a look at it so you can look up at it close.
And out of the blue come the forest guys. They're going to walk right by us.
Can't show their faces though.
And there they come. Working, working, working. Look at the dust they kick up. This is our first really good clear view of the cinder cone, which you can climb to the top of. Pretty amazing. Then you get to look down inside it. But you can see the trees way out there in the distance growing on the side. Sooner or later they're going to take it all over. But that's the cinder cone. Unfortunately we won't hike to the top today. We're running late and Jan has that rotten migraine. But what a sight. Now we were warned that walking on this stuff is like walking in sand, and to a large extent they're right. It makes the hiking a lot harder. And we're also walking uphill, so it ain't easy, but as we always say in the parks, it's definitely worth it. So there's the trail.
It's supposed to be really nice when you get there though.
That's why they're going to bring us back pictures.
Yeah. So we'll go over to the base, the beginning of that trail, take a few photos, and then head back to the RV, back to the Sprinter Interstate. I lied. Well, I lied. Jan's convinced me to go ahead without her. I'm going to hike up to the top of this thing. We'll see what we see when we get up there. Okay, this is real cinder hiking because you are walking on stones, not sand. This is hard going, hard going. But we'll make it. We will make it. Well, cue the Rocky music. I made it. Da 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 da. Worn out, I'll tell you. Not looking forward to the hike back down, but this is pretty cool looking. And the views are pretty neat too. The views from atop the cinder cone. There's the painted dunes. fields, which are quite extensive. And then there's the lake in the distance. If I can zoom in on that. I think this is as close as I can get. See, the lava fields almost wiped out the lake. But we made it. Hike's over. Back down we go. You know, one of the things we like to ask ourselves is, was it worth it? As I'm looking at this thing, this cinder cone, and I can see down into the bottom of it. And there are actually people down in there. We can't see them right now because they're moving around. But there's the path up or down. This was wonderful. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Thank you, Jan. There's someone coming up to get a little bit of the scale. Yep. Worth it. The whole thing, worth it. Thank you again, Jan.